All laws and clauses the Chancery Lane project focuses on have an origin story. Origin stories provide context and background. They set the scene for the drafting challenge ahead by providing detail of the problem or issue to be tackled and the wider context this is set within. They outline the proposed solution and the potential impact the drafting may have. Inspired by the origin stories of superheroes, they illustrate the great power of picking up the pen and the great responsibility that lawyers have to do this in the fight against climate change. We use origin stories not just because we need lawyers to use their superpowers to fight climate change, but because stories help us engage others for impact. Your story will help explain and shape perspectives, provide the context for future drafting, and help others learn. They bring potential climate solutions to life, show that they're within society's reach, and ultimately demonstrate the art of the possible. As with any compelling narrative, it needs to be authentic and well-researched to have credibility and authority. We use a template, so drafting and supporting materials are standardized and easily accessible. The word limits help us focus and drill down to the essentials. Think elevator pitch rather than essay. We encourage you to reference key statements and statistics. The components of the origin story template are as follows. We need a name. We'd like you to give each piece of content a child's name to encourage long-term thinking and to focus on the next generation who are going to be most affected by the climate crisis. We'd like you to provide a short summary of the issue or problem the drafting will address. What's preventing the transition to net zero? Why are people not living greener lives? Why isn't there more green finance, etc.? We'd like you to provide a short summary of the solution, typically a change in behavior, society, or economics driven by a small amendment to an existing law or contract, or a completely new law or contract. We'd like you to provide a bit of background explanation to the issue with any useful facts and figures together with references. Also, summarize the impact you believe this would create. In a way, this is the most important section as the whole of the Chancery Lane project is about realizing impact. Also, please provide a summary of the key stakeholders you think need to be engaged to deliver this impact. Think about government and non-government bodies, the key industries or sectors of the economy and their representative bodies, who are the custodians of the status quo that need to be engaged for their input, their knowledge, their experience to create a shared journey. And finally, please provide any further notes you think may be useful to the lawyers drafting this legislation or contract. So you're welcome to submit your origin stories as part of your law firm's in-firm hack over the course of June. You can submit origin stories directly to the Chancery Lane project via the website. Join us before the 15th of June to help build the systems we need to get up and running. During the 15th to the 26th of June, you can submit origin stories, which will be peer reviewed on Slack and in our weekly community calls. On the 1st, 2nd and 3rd of July, you can join us for various relevant events during London Climate Action Week. And join the teams, get ready for drafting from the 6th of July through July and August. So now you know what to do. Get creative and submit an origin story via our website.